Are you ready for this? I hope so, because I am going to demystify marketing in less than 10 minutes. The marketing plan I'm about to show you is so simple that anyone can replicate it, even if you're a total beginner. But don't let that fool you, because it works and it will get you results if you follow it carefully, so keep watching. Hey Posse, what's up? It's Alex, and this week I'm going to demystify the entire marketing process for you. Yep. Now, it goes without saying that there is a lot that goes into creating a marketing plan. And as your business grows, your marketing will grow and evolve with it. But when you are just getting started, marketing does not have to be overly complicated or overwhelming. The truth is, your entire marketing plan can be broken down into 6 very simple steps that anyone can follow to get results. Yes, even if you are just getting started. And that is exactly what I'm going to share with you in this video. I am revealing the exact 6-step marketing plan that I follow to launch the Copy Posse with my very first video right here on YouTube on February 13th, 2019, and then turn it into a multiple 7-figure brand just 3 years later and be crowned Marketer of the Year in 2022 by Digital Marketer. Yes, I won Marketer of the Year with literally the simplest funnel ever. There are no quick hacks or weird tricks in this video. You know I like to keep it real with you, so what you'll find here are timeless marketing truths that work. So if you're into that kind of thing, you know what to do. Make sure to subscribe to my channel below for even more juicy marketing videos like this, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. All right, now let's dive into the first 2 most often forgotten but most important steps of a solid marketing plan. Step 1, get clear on who you are. I have said it once, I have said it a million times. If you want to be successful, no matter what product, service, niche, or business you have, then you have to get clear on who you are and how to communicate that. Yeah, you need to crystallize your brand messaging first. Because here's the thing, if you do not have a solid foundation to build the rest of your marketing around, then everything will come crumbling down. Your brand messaging guides every single thing you do in your business. It guides your communication. It informs literally all of your marketing efforts and campaigns. So this really does need to be one of the very first things that you consider when you're starting to look at your marketing plan. Ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? What are my non-negotiables? What are the things that I value? What is the change I want to see in my industry? How do I want to serve my audience? What is my brand promise? So in total, there are actually 11 messaging elements that you need to take into consideration in order to build a very solid brand messaging strategy. And yes, you know I got you. I have broken them all down for you inside my free brand voice checklist. So make sure to check that out at the end of this video if you need a little TLC in the branding department. All right, so that leads us to the second step of any solid marketing plan. Step 2, get to know your customers. Like, really get to know them. Now, I know you've heard me say this before, but if you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. And this is true no matter what type of awesome, universal, helps everybody and their dog type of product or service you have. If you want to sell anything to anyone, you need to form an emotional connection with them first. And in order to do that, you need to speak their language. And in order to do that, you need to talk about their core values, the things that drive them to take action, their deepest, darkest desires and fears that either motivate them or hold them back. You get the picture. So let me give you a really good example from a brand that I love. So let's say I am selling t-shirts to men. T-shirts, right? They are widely available, a basic commodity, and they're basically for everyone, right? The market is incredibly saturated. I mean, there is nothing more common than a plain white tee. So in order to stand out and get customers in a market like that, you really need to know your customer, like really, really know them, and then be able to directly address their biggest values, desires, and challenges in your marketing. You need to speak their language. And a brand that does this really, really well is a brand called True Classic Tees. They sell t-shirts for men, but they have a very specific USP and target a very specific audience. Their shirts transform dads into daddies. They know their audience better than anyone else. They're speaking to men who want to look hot in t-shirts they wear, even if they have a little bit of a dad bod. And hey, I love a good dad bod, and a dad bod in a nice shirt, hell yeah. So the bottom line is this: get to know who you're selling to, and so much of the hard work is already done. And now you are ready to move on to step number 3, identify your positioning strategy. All right, so the first thing you need to do when you're building out your positioning strategy is research. I know, research, everyone's favorite thing to do, right? Well, it can be really fun, even if it is a little bit time consuming, but I promise it is well worth it. No matter what, you do not want to skip this step. You want to know what your market is searching for and how you can serve them in a way that no one else does. This is your USP, your unique selling proposition, and how you stand out. And one of the best places to start this process is by doing simple keyword research. Understanding the best keywords to use will not only give you insight into what your audience is actually looking for, but will help you figure out what other people are doing and how you can do it better. Now remember, just because someone is selling something similar to you doesn't make it a bad thing. In fact, it's proof of concept that there is a market for what you have to offer, and that is a really, really good thing. Now, I am not an SEO expert, but I do know that using the right keywords in your marketing can also help you rank on Google, which, hey, is just an added benefit. And yes, right here on YouTube too, if you plan on creating video content. So the first thing that I suggest you do is to make a list of all the things your business does or is. Here are some examples from my brand, The Copy Posse. Copywriting, digital marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, storytelling, freelancing, copywriting courses and programs, branding courses and programs, sales page courses and programs, email marketing courses and programs, and marketing courses and programs. Okay, that's kind of a generic list. Now, these keywords are fine to use, but I definitely wouldn't focus only on these because, let's be honest, these keywords are extremely popular, which means other people are going to be using them and targeting them in their marketing, and the more competition your keywords have, the harder it will be for you to actually rank with them and stand out. So this is where the research phase really comes into play. You want to accumulate a list of other relevant keywords and questions that your audience is actually asking, the things they search for, the things they care about. And there are a lot of tools you can use for research like this, like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Answer the Public, Google AdWords Keyword Planner, Moz Keyword Analysis, Ubersuggest, and yes, even ChatGPT. And then there's the good old classic Google search. Just type into the search engine a keyword or a phrase and look at all the related search results that populate at the bottom of the screen. These are all suggestions for a reason. They are highly searched terms by your target audience. So the name of the game here is really just to understand your audience and what they're searching for. And of course, another great way to use Google in your research phase is to check out the websites that are actually ranking in the top few spots of Google. Those are your competitors. What are they doing? What kind of content do they share? What offers do they have? And what can you do better or different? This is going to give you a lot of great intel to the best place to start for your next step, which is step number 4. Create your content strategy. So the next thing you want to do is map out the main topics and the related subtopics that you'll post content about. Now, of course, you want to take into consideration your keywords, but ultimately the purpose of your content isn't just to be searchable, but to also be highly valuable and interesting to your audience. Trust me on this one, I learned the hard way and I got really bored really fast. The other thing to remember is that people don't only want to know what you do, but they want to know who you are. Educational how-to type of content is only one type of content that people care about. So come up with a list of topics and subtopics that you'd be interested in talking about, and throw in plenty of stories and anecdotes from your experience in personal life as well. Be fresh and interesting first. That is what people want today. Omnichannel marketing is very important to build your brand awareness, and I know that can sound a little bit overwhelming, but I promise you there are simple systems and processes that you can implement to make all of this like a million times easier. So I actually go into my entire omnichannel marketing strategy and how to create fresh and fun content inside my brand new marketing program, Storm. For the first time ever, like ever, I am revealing everything I did to build a Copy Posse from the ground up. It's kind of like getting to look over my shoulder as I plan launches, design my content marketing, write promotional campaigns, and craft evergreen offers. Except even better, because instead of learning just what I did, you are going to learn exactly how I did it and get absolutely everything you need to do it too. This is by far the juiciest program the Copy Posse has ever released. So if you want to get my insider strategies, proven and repeatable processes, and customizable marketing blueprints that you can apply immediately in your own business to ignite your authority, productivity, and sales fast, click the link in the description box below to check out Storm, my brand new program. I am so excited about it. All right, so now that you have your content strategy in motion, it's time to consider the next step of your marketing plan, which is step number 5, build a marketing funnel. So up until this point, we've been talking a lot about your front end marketing efforts, right? And while this may not generate leads or sales directly, it is gonna make your funnel so much more effective. So when it comes to creating your funnel, you have a lot of different options that you could try. You could do a webinar funnel, a quiz funnel, a free trial funnel, a coaching call funnel, with literally a million combinations of upsells and downsells and everything in between. But let me ease your mind just a little. All you need is one simple funnel to get started. That is all I used. That is all you need right now. And then of course you can always test and expand from there. So the basic funnel that I recommend looks something like this. First, you need traffic. So you can do this organically or paid. Now, organic traffic will come from all the hard work you did earlier with your keywords and strategically planning your content, and that is why that is so important. But also you could pay for traffic as well through, say, advertising. So next up are leads. So again, there are a lot of ways to build your leads, but I find the most effective way is simply offering something highly valuable for free in exchange for an email address, usually called a lead magnet, which you will also create an opt-in or landing page for. And of course, I offered you my free brand voice checklist, which you can get at the end of this video, and that is an example of a lead magnet in action. And now once you've got those leads, the next step of the funnel is to actually nurture those leads and build relationships and awareness and loyalty for your brand. So you typically don't want to try selling a brand new lead an expensive product right off the gate. First, you want to nurture them, maybe offer them a lower ticket product that's an easier yes, then send your leads a series of emails to welcome and indoctrinate them into your brand, let them know what they can expect from you and what they should be excited about. And then this is the most important part, stay in their inbox consistently. So this means showing up with your email marketing and sending out regular emails on a consistent schedule. And lastly, of course, the point of why we're doing all of this is to sell. Now, of course, you don't want to lead with that right out the gate, but that is why we are all in business. So generally speaking for this, you'll need a sales page and an email sequence designed to promote your offer, but you can also use a webinar or any other sort of sales tools. So I like to run my offers for about 1 week at a time and send out an email every day to my list, but there are a lot of different frequencies and cadences that you can consider. You'll also want to cross-promote on your social media channels throughout your promotion period and ultimately continue to nurture that relationship with your list. Now, I have an entire video that actually breaks down this exact funnel step by step, and if you want that, I will link to that at the end of this video for you to watch next. Now we're moving on to the next step of your marketing plan, which is step number 6, monitor, metrics, and test. I cannot tell you how important this step is. Marketing is just one giant experiment at the end of the day. There is no one right way to do it. Data-driven decision-making is your ultimate goal. So really put on that scientist cap, that mindset of, hey, we're gonna try it all out and see what works. Now, in the beginning, you might not have that much data to go off of, and that's okay. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. But as soon as you can, you should be monitoring your metrics. You wanna see what's working so that you can do more of that, of course, but then you also wanna see what's not working so that you can maybe pivot or change course and direction. Now, this looks like running ads and seeing which ones are most successful, or monitoring the open and click-through rates on your emails, or seeing which offers are actually selling more or converting more, and where does the majority of traffic in your business come from? Where do the majority of the buyers come from? All of this information is really gonna help you zone in and create more targeted offers for the right people, which is sort of the name of the game. But remember, marketing is not linear and it is always changing. So what worked last month might not work this month and might not work next month. And that is okay. That is why you test. And no matter what, stay true to you and continually revisit everything you mapped out in step 1. Because remember, as a passionate entrepreneur, you have the creative superpower to literally change lives. And it is your duty to protect that superpower at all costs and stay focused on the impact you are here to make. And this is a reminder that I have to give myself all the time. It is so hard to stay in your lane when there are a million people out there blowing hot smoke up your butt, telling you what's the next best thing to focus on. And while it's fun to chase the white rabbit down every hole you find, you've got to build your own wonderland and remember why you are here, or you'll just end up burned or straight up burnt out. People always ask me, Alex, how did you build a recognizable brand and a successful business and a loyal fan base in just 3 years? And honestly, if I had to sum it up in one sentence, my answer would be this. I trusted my creativity, I listened to my community, and I paired what's working in the market today with the timeless marketing principles that have worked for me consistently over the past decade. Everything that I shared with you in this video. And now I want to share all of my best marketing strategies with you, a proven blueprint that's rooted in marketing truths. And that is exactly what I teach you in my upcoming brand new video coaching program, Storm. So if you want my insider strategies, proven and repeatable processes, and a customizable marketing blueprint that you can apply in your business immediately to take the world by storm, then make sure to hit that link in the description box below, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. For the past 4 years, I've been using an incredibly simple 6-step marketing funnel to convert new leads into paying customers. This funnel is so simple and effective, and yes, it has made me millions of dollars. And I'm about to share the whole thing with you, so keep watching.